The grand ballroom glittered beneath crystal chandeliers as the city's biggest charity gala welcomed business leaders, celebrities, and philanthropists. Marcus Bennett adjusted his tuxedo and smiled politely for the cameras. Beside him stood his new wife, Claire. It had been 2 years since his divorce from his former wife, Naomi. Their marriage had ended respectfully, and both had moved on with their lives. Marcus believed the past was finally behind him. Across the room, whispers spread as a black luxury sedan arrived. Out stepped Kang Joon-ho, a Korean billionaire known for his global technology empire and private lifestyle. Few people knew he was attending. Even fewer knew who his guest would be. The ballroom doors opened once more. A woman stepped inside wearing a simple but elegant black gown. Marcus looked up casually. Then froze. It was Naomi. She looked confident, calm, and happier than he remembered. Claire quietly whispered. "Isn't that?" Marcus nodded. "Yes." Across the ballroom, Kang Joon-ho greeted Naomi with a warm smile. Then, in front of the gathered guests, he gently kissed her on the forehead. The room fell silent. Business leaders exchanged surprised glances. Reporters quickly turned their cameras. Marcus stared in disbelief. He hadn't expected to see Naomi again. And certainly not arriving beside one of the world's most influential billionaires. Just then, the master of ceremonies stepped onto the stage. "Ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we're also celebrating the newest director of the June Foundation's Global Education Initiative." The spotlight turned toward Naomi. Marcus blinked. "What?" Claire looked equally surprised. "She works for him." Before anyone could answer, the host smiled. "No. She leads it." The ballroom erupted into applause. Naomi walked to the stage with quiet confidence. She smiled at the audience. "Thank you. This recognition isn't about me. It's about the teachers, volunteers, and students who have worked together to expand educational opportunities." When she finished, Kang Joon-ho applauded from the front row. After the ceremony, Marcus approached Naomi. "Congratulations," he said sincerely. "You've accomplished something incredible." Naomi smiled warmly. "Thank you, Marcus." Claire shook Naomi's hand as well. "Your speech was inspiring." The conversation was cordial. There was no bitterness. Marcus hesitated before asking. "So, you and Mr. Kang?" Naomi laughed softly. "We're engaged." Marcus nodded. "I wish you both every happiness." At that moment, Kang Joon-ho joined them. He greeted Marcus politely. "It's nice to finally meet you." Marcus returned the greeting. "Likewise." Kang smiled. "Naomi has spoken highly of the years you spent raising your son together." Marcus looked surprised. "She did?" Naomi nodded. "Our marriage ended. But we both loved our son. I'll always be grateful for that." Marcus smiled. "So will I." Later that evening, a reporter asked Kang, "What first impressed you about Naomi?" He answered without hesitation. It wasn't her resume. It was the way she treated people. She listened before she spoke. She gave others credit. And she never measured success by attention. Naomi smiled. "You're making me blush." Kang laughed. "I'm simply telling the truth." Months later, the June Foundation announced scholarships for thousands of students around the world. Naomi continued leading the initiative, while Marcus expanded his own mentoring program for young entrepreneurs. Their lives had taken different paths, but each found purpose in serving others. One afternoon, Marcus's son asked, "Dad, are you sad Mom is getting married?" Marcus smiled thoughtfully. "No. I'm happy she found someone who supports her dreams." The boy nodded. "That's what Mom says about you too." Marcus looked out the window for a moment. Then smiled. Sometimes the best ending isn't getting back together. It's seeing everyone move forward with respect. And years later, people remembered the gala not because of gossip or surprise. They remembered it because it celebrated people who chose grace over resentment, purpose over pride, and kindness over conflict. In the end, that became the story worth telling.